world apart, generation apart, yet they got locked up in love. And everything seemed to be going perfectly well until just few hours ago.
Abeg, give her okay. Calm down. If anything happens to my sister, in this house, nothing. In this house. Okay. In Nwoko's house. In Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't put you water now.
Yeah.
Don't put you water. Just
Drink water. Abeg, give her water, Jarea.
Just wait.
I actually want something.
Just relax.
That the whole world got to know that Regina Daniels was just laughing, but crying, suffering, and smiling. I thought for once that it was just the normal content, being that she's a Nollywood A-list actress, she can pull up a stunt to get attention on her page. I thought that was what it was until I saw the post that Ned Nwoko made on his ex. Regina was not always like this. Her current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of our problem. She must continue her rehabilitation program, or I fear for her life and safety. Now she has moved to a place where she will have unrestricted access to drugs. I have other wives, and none will ever accuse me of violence. Regina is the violent one here, slapping and hitting three staff in the past 48 hours and destroying property, including cars and windows, for no just cause. The truth is, I have set a clear condition for her to accept rehab in Asokoro or outside Nigeria, especially Jordan, where she will not have access to drugs. A clear-headed Regina would have taken Moon to the hospital, but instead, she even threatened to buy a resident nurse for exposing her drugs abuse. While I took Moon to the hospital, a scene of chaos unfolded at home, orchestrated by Sammy, Regina's main drug supplier. Another known supplier of drugs to Regina is a tiny devil, evil devil called Anne. Now, let's talk about this. Anybody that is married and wants to be sincere will tell you that there is no marriage without problems. But how you handle the problem is what it is. That is even the least of it. Can I shock you further? Every woman or every partner in a marital relationship have experienced one form of abuse or the other, if they want to be sincere, ranging from financial abuse. There are times you would ask your husband money, he don't have it, or he has it, but we choose not to give you and choose to do it at his own time. Is it your money? It's his money. Is that not abuse? There are times you desperately need something, you still need the money, and he has it, he won't give you, or refuse to give the children. Sexual abuse, when you refuse your partner sex, a lot of married couples have gone through it, but they decide to keep their mouths. Do you understand? A lot of marital couples too have also experienced physical abuse. I mean, the females, but they don't talk. They keep sulking, praying, believing that one day it will be well. Some have experienced emotional abuse. The partners seem not to care about how they feel at a particular time. It has happened once in a while. Some have gone through verbal abuse. In all of this abuse, they still choose to remain in that marriage. If any married couple will be sincere, they've gone through this at one point or the other. The, the point now is the gravity to which the abuse was carried out is what will make the partner to stay or not to stay. But I'm here to tell you the truth, Regina Daniels, and anybody that is married going listening to this video. If you want to be sincere to yourself, you've gone through abuse. Sometimes you might not even know it's an abuse. Yeah, it's just how you choose to act on it, how you choose to react to it, right? If you look at what Epa is saying, Epa said that this girl is an alcoholic. This girl abused substance and she's abusive. Well, I know that money can bring out characters. I mean, aggravate, elevate, bring out more of the character that somebody has that is hidden. Because I want to think that if let's remove domestic abuse in this aspect now, let's remove domestic abuse because she didn't have domestic helps around her when she was with her parents, right? Or at least I believe that a power wife knows that this girl abused substance and she was also alcoholic and you went ahead to marry her. Now you're giving her rules that she has to change. But can I come here sincerely for anybody to react? Eh? For any woman to react, there was actually an action that triggered that reaction. Nobody is just mad like that. I am a woman, and a lot of us can agree to what I'm trying to say. For a woman to start acting, she doesn't act on impulse. She must have endured. If you listen to her video properly, she has been like she was that the man regards her as nothing. So all the wealth you flaunt about, making us believe that um what's it called? You're comfortable in your Lamborghini, your Ferrari. It's better for you to be in pains in Lamborghini than to be with a broke guy. So were you suffering and smiling? In short, you make a lot of young girls started believing that polygamy is so sweet, except for people that have actually experienced polygamy. But my question is, if Ned, you know that this girl smokes substance or abuse substance and alcohol, why did you go ahead to marry her? And now you feel okay. You say that okay that the girl you knew before should have rushed your son to the hospital who happened to be sick. It means somebody introduced her to this substance. Was she taking it before? That is what we don't know. Because for somebody to act that way, there's something that triggered it, right? And then the Annie you're talking about, I hope say the Annie you're accusing your wife, say the tiny devil Annie. I hope say no be Annie Dibia. I just hope because lately we've seen them together. Regina Daniels seems to be like a sucker to her, right? And I know something. No woman that is divorced, right, would want you as a married woman to also stay married. Somehow they would be giving you advice. Don't tolerate abuse. When somebody beats you, don't do this, because they're out. Exceptional cases though, where the woman will advise you to stay and want to tell you that, oh, this is the mistake I made. I wouldn't want you to make this kind of mistake. I just hope no be say na the Annie which they call tiny devil. I just hope say no be Annie Dibia. Because I think Two-Face came up with that clause too that the woman abused substance and all of that. But then for these women to be doing this, guys, what are you guys doing to trigger these women to take substance? Because people don't just wake up and start misbehaving. I know that bad company corrupts good manner. It's part of it. But for a woman to get to that level, something is wrong. And then, Oga, Epa wife, let's come to you. This girl has been in this mess. Like the way you put it now means that you know she has been like this and she has to accept to go through rehab. So you knew all this wise where you were covering up. If it's true, you've really tried. And at this time around, you're probably even sending her to Jordan. You want to send her to a country where she will not have access to substance. But Regina, see, Ma, if this is true, do you know the danger? Do you know the gravity of what you are doing? Not just to yourself,